Having curly hair is amazing most of the time until you have to brush it, and then it's a rat's nest. Give me a minute. I'm gonna deal with this and I'll be right back. Feel a little bit more ready to take on the day, which means I can officially say, hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. I am just gonna do a little bit of makeup while I chat to you about today. At the time of my filming this, Christmas is over, but it's not over for my family. My niece will be coming home for a little bit, which means we've got a little bit more Christmas to celebrate with her. So decorations are gonna stay up. I like to keep up certain decorations anyway because winter is bleak enough. As soon as you take down all of the beautiful twinkly lights and greenery, everything just looks so depressing. So I'm not gonna de-decorate all at once. I'm gonna do it slowly, just in case any of you are like, Cassie, your Christmas tree's still up. Yes, I know. That's on purpose. My loft has not yet recovered from the explosion that was Christmas wrapping and Christmas shopping and all the things to do with prepping for Christmas. So tomorrow I'll probably vlog a nice, clean, tidy declutter with me because I'm about I learned that there's a pottery place not far from me. I didn't know we had one local. Not only can you take pottery classes, which I would love to look into at some point, but they also have the availability to walk in, grab a pre-made piece of pottery and paint it. I thought that would be fun to do together. I feel like today is not going to be the day that most people show up. It's right after Christmas. Most people are probably still on holiday, relaxing, recovering. And it honestly makes me a little bit nostalgic because when I was at college, there was also a pottery place where you could go and paint pre-made pieces. And my friends at college and I used to do that quite often. I don't think I have any of those pieces anymore. If I do, they're stuffed in a box somewhere and probably better off that way. My taste in how I painted then versus how I would paint something now is very different. But their prices seem affordable and it feels like a really fun, crafty activity to try out after so many years. So that's my plan for the evening. Hope you don't mind coming along. This will not be what I'm wearing, by the way. This is just cozy work attire. I'll dress a little bit differently for when we leave. Mostly because I don't want to wear something super nice if I'm going to be painting, just in case I were to get something on me. So we'll have to think through that a little later. For now, me and my blue light glasses have got to finish up work. So I'm going to do that and I'll meet you after work. Alright, it is the end of the work day and I have changed into something I feel like if I got messy, I wouldn't be too mad about. I don't even know where I got this crew neck. Maybe Walmart? Wearing my new TJ Maxx purse and taking a 30-ounce water bottle with me from Ellie & Grace. This is one of their new ones. It's definitely more springy than wintry, but it does the job. Ooh, I need to turn the heat up. A little chilly. Although it's supposed to be in the 50s all week and I'm so excited. 50-degree weather in the winter. Yes, please. I feel like I really should have prepared more. I wanted to look on Pinterest, I wanted to get some inspiration, and I still might do that once I'm there. Before we do anything, I want to call and make sure that they're open. Google says they're open, but I've been burned by that before, so we're gonna double check.
Hello?
Hi, I saw on your website that you were open today and that you accept walk-ins. Is that still something that's available for today?
Yes, so we stop allowing walk-ins at 6 o'clock. You are free to walk in until 6.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Bye-bye. Okay, well they're open and they are accepting walk-ins up until 6 p.m. Hopefully they're not weirded out that I'm gonna be filming. It's always the risk I run with new places. And if all else fails, I'll go by the old standby where I tell them, actually I have a YouTube channel where I like to feature hidden gems in Ohio. Would it be alright if I filmed a little bit? It usually works. Okay, let's go. This is so cool. You know those vintage Christmas trees that have the bulbs in them? You can paint your own and then they provide you with the bulbs for an extra fee. That is so cool. I decided to go with a spoon rest and a little mug. We'll see how it all turns out. Okay, so I have a few ideas for my designs. The first one for the spoon rest is this. I'll be changing the colors to something more mauvey pink, but that's my inspiration. And then for the mug, I don't have a mug like this, but I'd really love one where it's like a cream base and dark blue detailing, just line art. I thought that'd be really cool. So we're gonna attempt it. I am creatively inclined, but I haven't done this in a very long time. So, wish me luck. That was so much fun. I feel like I'm on a creative high from doing that. Not just because of the nostalgia of not having done that since my college years, which were longer ago than I would like to admit, but also because it was just so nice to be able to take myself out on a crafty solo date. It's been a long time since I've had the financial bandwidth to be able to afford fun little just because outings like that. I just kept thinking, I can't believe I can afford to do this. I can't believe I can afford to do this. It's such a silly thing that I think a lot of people take for granted. When you have money, you don't think about what it would be like to not have it unless you know what it's like to not have it. That's just a roundabout way of saying I'm feeling really grateful. I will be getting a call from them within 7 to 10 days to let me know when I can pick them up. Basically what'll happen is they'll let them fully dry and then they'll fire them in the kiln. I guess they'll gloss them themselves because I didn't do that part. I'm a little nervous about how they'll turn out because you think you know, right? You see the little paint samples, you have the vision in your head, but you don't know until you see the product fully formed. I don't know why, but I don't want to stop being creative yet. I'm thinking about doing what I got for Christmas video. I'm in two minds about that because I don't want to seem like I'm bragging in any way, but I know so many people love that kind of video, so we'll see. I haven't made up my mind yet, but either way, I want to show you one thing I got for Christmas that I'm very excited about. My parents very kindly got me a Kindle. I've never had a Kindle before, and the reason I asked for it is because my shelf space is dwindling fast, especially because I have a book of the month subscription and I just don't read the books fast enough. The reason I wanted to show you this is because I just bought a case for it. Shiny and new. I'm so excited. So I ended up getting a clear case. This just has a piece of paper in it. I got this one off of Amazon and there were so many to choose from. But the reason I got this is because I've seen a lot of other people do this with their Kindles. They will take a piece of paper. I'll probably just take this one because I know it already fits inside. And they'll scrapbook their own cover. And you can change it out at your leisure. And that suits me just fine because I like to change things with the seasons, with my mood. So I thought it would be fun to maybe do a little bit of scrapbooking together and see if we could come up with a little something for my Kindle case. But before we do any of that, I want to make sure it fits because I don't know, it was really hard to tell. Yes, it fits. Perfect. Oh, hello. It's turned on. I didn't even know it had any battery life. I haven't charged it at all. Put this back in the box just so it stays safe until the cover is ready to go. But I have my bog bag, which a lot of you may recognize. I've decorated it with all sorts of fun things. This was meant to be my pool and beach bag, but now that we're not in summer anymore, it's somehow become my scrapbook bag with all sorts of goodies in here. So I thought I would root around, see what I've got, create a little something. If you'd like to do something crafty with me, even if it's just coloring in a coloring book, feel free to go grab those things, fix yourself something cozy to drink. Let's have fun. we go. Finished up the design for now. I'll cover my face so you can see it. Hopefully it's focusing. It's not as ornate as I was hoping. I really wanted to get in there and really scrapbook, but I didn't have as many supplies as I thought I did. But I feel like this is a good one for winter. It says soft girl era, which is definitely a mindset I want to embrace this winter. I've chatted a lot about how Winter and I have not been friends in the past. I've always found it really dreary and depressing and just not fun. And this winter, I really want to shift that mindset. I want to be able to look outside, look at snow, look at sleet, look at rain, and say, oh, that's so cozy. Oh, that's exactly what I need. Wow, that's so magical. I think part of my problem, other than my mindset, is that I have a hard time slowing down. I think that's why I love summer so much. I'm outside all the time, I'm active constantly, and we all know I have a problem with resting without guilt. I think winter forces us to do that. It forces us to take those active, high intensity activities and slow them down, bring them indoors, make them calmer, more slow paced. That always felt really jarring because I never mentally prepared for it. I was always in winter denial. But this winter, not only do I want to celebrate the magic of winter and everything it offers, I also want to use my spare time in the evenings, on the weekends, to do slow activities like painting pottery or reading on my Kindle. I want this to be my soft girl era, the era where I celebrate slowness, allow myself the luxury of rest and creative outlets, and stop allowing busyness from robbing me of my spare time to be creative. This last summer, although it was a blast and I don't regret anything I did, I often found myself feeling a little bit frustrated because I wanted to write and I just never had time. I wanted to design more and I didn't have time. All of my spare time was accounted for going out and about and doing things, whether that was with friends or family. And again, none of that's bad. That's what I think summer should be, a busy season. But in balance to that, there should also be a slow season. I know quite a few of you have commented that you are also fellow firstborns who struggle with perfectionism and resting without guilt. So I hope this encourages you to slow down, do something fun, even if it's simple. Like I just said, this wasn't as involved as I wanted it to be. Why do I do that to myself? Why is something like this not good enough? Good enough is fine. Anyway, I hope you had fun having a crafty little day with me. My goal for videos moving forward is to make them a little bit shorter so that I can make them more frequent. I don't want to say that I'm gonna upload 3 times a week, but I would love for that to be my goal. I obviously don't want to sleep deprive myself to the point where I am regretting all of my life decisions, but I do want to create content more frequently as life allows. And I think winter is slow enough of a season that I should be able to do it. So hopefully you're not too tired from hanging out with me all of December. The fact that you all seem to love Vlogmas, that genuinely made me a little bit emotional. Just made my day. I'm still low-key in shock that over 100 of you subscribed and became part of the Joy fam during Vlogmas. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so pleased you enjoyed your time here enough that you decided to stay. You guys make this community such a lovely place to be, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. I better clean up my mess before I get too tired to do so I'm gonna leave the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what soft girl era kind of vlogs you would like to see this winter. I'm honestly open to all the ideas. If you're new and haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a future video from me. Alright, good night, and I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye!